All right, y'all. Welcome to episode 125 of Genius Take the Wheel. I am your host, Dr. Evil Genius, riding around here in the streets of New York. Um, Thank you so much for watching this if you're here live, and special thanks to you guys who are part of the replay crew who will be watching this after I have got off the air. Oh, goodness. Uh, wow. So, a lot has happened since the last time. I've, a lot has happened since the last time I've been here with you guys. Last time, I was finishing up a deload week, a very badly, sorely needed deload week. And back then, uh, it was in the good old days before someone tried to give the former president the grassy knoll treatment. Uh, so, wow, she's beautiful. Man, wow. Um, so, last week I basically just did everything in half measures. I think I probably took as many or almost as many rest days last week as I took the previous 9 weeks combined. And let me tell you, uh, I don't regret it whatsoever. I don't regret it whatsoever. Uh, I needed that. I needed some of those rest days, especially from a psychological perspective. More than just my body was burnt out, my mind was also burnt out. But Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, I know that I owe you guys a post-workout stream, so I didn't take off any of those days. Uh, so I just did the half measure, and today was the first day back going hard again on legs. Now, Sunday was my first day going hard again, but that was a chest day. That was a very successful day. I got a chance to uh, work with a really good friend of mine. We've been friends since the end of 2000. So we've been friends for over 23 years, and it was a pleasure to finally get a chance to work out with him. He had not trained in somewhere between 5 and 8 years before Sunday. So, I was able to give him some instruction, and that was a lot of fun. I was able to hit the incline bench, another mini PR, 4 sets of 6 at 195. My first time working at 195 on the incline Smith machine press, and I was very happy. But I was given the confidence to be able to do so because recently I felt froggy and grabbed the 100-pound dumbbells on the incline, gave them a ride on the incline for 3 repetitions. So, for those in the know, you are able to uh, uh, bar press more weight usually than you're able to press the sum of uh, of dumbbells. So uh, so being able to hit the triple digits on the dumbbells for even 3 reps, I was like, yeah, I think I could hit this 195, and I had a good time with it. A much easier time than I anticipated. Much easier time than I anticipated. So very happy with that. Then I moved to the bench, uh, the bench press. Still working at 205, but it was nice because I was able to hit 36 reps. The first 2 sets were clean nines, and then 8+1, and then I think I did 6+1, no, 7+1+1. So that was a lot of fun hitting that. I really did take it to the edge too, uh, because even in that fourth set, uh, I did have 2 hard-working failed reps, which really does make a difference when it comes to building strength and size, especially when you're controlling the eccentric phase of the motion. So, I was able to get 36 reps. The first 18 were clean, and that was after I did a mini PR on the incline. So, and then to top that off, which, I might be more proud of this than the rest of it, um, the dumbbells in my apartment building's gym go up to 75 pounds. And for some of you guys, 75-pound dumbbells really is not a whole lot, but they are the heaviest that my gym has, and it is the first time at my home location I was able to do my volume work, legitimate volume work, after the other hard working sets. I was able to do that volume work, 4 sets of 10 with those 75s after the bench press, after the incline. So very proud of what I was able to accomplish with that. My next chest day, which is Thursday, which is going to be after a hard leg day, not entirely looking forward to the amount of stress I'll be putting on my body, but I'm going to suit up and get to work. Um, I feel quite confident about what I was able to do on Sunday, and very happy with it. Um, Yesterday, I really was not in a good mental place. I just really didn't want to do much. But at 8 p.m. with no stimulants, I went and got my biceps working, and I was very happy with that. This time, I did a standing bicep curl, a standing dumbbell hammer curl superset uh, that I was very proud of. Very proud of that superset that I was able to do, like I said, with no stimulant. I warmed up with 20-pound dumbbells, 1 set of 10, and then 1 set of 10 with the 30s. Hello, whoever's commenting. I can't really read your comment or name right now because I'm in motion. But at the next red light, I will properly acknowledge you, like Roman Reigns. So after the warm-up set of 10 with the 20s and then the warm-up set of 10 with the 30s, I did my 3 supersets, which consist of uh, a set of 15, the first five with 50-pound dumbbells, the next five with 45-pound dumbbells, and the next five with 40-pound dumbbells. So 50, 45, 40. As soon as you drop one set of dumbbells, you pick up the next set of dumbbells. I was able to do 3 sets of that, and man, my biceps hurt so good. I was happy that I got that in. Ricky Finley, how you doing? I am driving a 2022 BMW Z4 M40i in Misano blue. You can't really see the outside of the car color, but and then you can see the interior here. My seat, the rest of the interior matches the seat. Yeah. So, thank you, Finley. So yeah, I was able to get. Oh my God, guy, what are you doing? Oh, oh man, people are so selfish on the road. What is? I don't know what the brake horsepower is, but the advertised horsepower I think is 382 horsepower. So at the wheels, you know, it might be slightly less than that. I'm not really sure, uh, but it does go through 0 to 60, I think, in 3.8, 3.9, something like that, which is plenty fast enough for me, especially here in New York City, where these other drivers can't really seem to understand. You're not going anywhere. Chill out. Although I really would like this traffic to start really moving because I got to get to work. I go from the gym straight to another gym to go work with a client, and I don't like to be late. So I really hope this moves along. Anyway, uh, yeah. So today I was responsible for 4 sets of 9 on the leg press at 425, 4 sets of 9 on the leg curl at 130, the prone leg curl at 130. I was responsible for 4 sets of 9 on the hack squat at 225, and 4 sets of 9 on the seated leg extension at 170. I got everything done except for the leg extensions. Very, very, very tired, and it took me a little bit longer. This is my first day back going super hard on legs, so I can't really be too mad at myself. I don't think that I'll be able to make up the leg extension today, so I'm not even going to try. The 12 hard sets that I did today were plenty difficult enough. I think I aggravated my spinal erector on the left side just a hair with the hack squat. Some of those repetitions, I did lose focus a little bit and started just trying to apply force instead of going through the proper motions. And so I got a little bit of tightness there where it doesn't belong. I will correct that on Thursday, and I will report back on Thursday. Yes, I am a personal trainer, Ricky. Um, I really do like what I do for a living. I have a lot of fun helping people, just, helping people, whatever their goals are, be it to be healthier or to look better. I really do love what I do. Today was pretty difficult. Um, but I was encouraged by my resilience. I really did not think that my left knee, and particularly the patella tendon, I really did not think that it was going to bounce back in time. So I thought I was going to have to extend my working set hiatus for another day or two after the deload last week, and I did not have to do that. And I'm very, very happy that I didn't have to do that. I was able to get right to work today. Um, but I was really afraid because, um, the rest of my body healed up pretty quickly. But my quad, the bottom of my quad was still pretty troublesome. So I'm just very grateful that my knee held up. And, things felt better and better as I, paid more attention to how I was applying the force. Sir Fernando, the Fondue King, is up in the morning, probably doing his triathlon training. Tell me I'm lying, Sir Fernando. Tell me I'm lying. I know I'm not lying. Uh, anyway, yeah, so my left quad, held up pretty good. I don't really feel that bad. I did try a new approach on the leg curl today to shorten my rest periods and focus less on the peak contraction and focus more on the lengthened contraction. And wow, it took a lot out of me. Oh, 11-mile run on the trail this early in the morning. I salute you, Sir Fernando. And just like you said in the last stream, uh, you don't want anybody um, messing around with your fondue. You take your fondue very seriously. And I'm also glad that you take the like button very seriously as well. I salute you, sir. Thank you very much for supporting this stream. Um, so, yeah, I am very tired. I got this, I'm trying to slog through this traffic, which should be lightening up in the next block or two. Then I got to go pick up the disembodied hand, aka joy walking, and then make a quick run uptown. There I have a client at 9 a.m. and then I got to run home, try to eat breakfast. Then I have another client at 11 a.m. Today I'm supposed to also do shoulders. I think I'm also going to get some targeted triceps work done, some overhead extensions, and some push downs. Um, I really need my triceps to be a little bit more resilient. So I know I have to be careful with how I approach it so that I'll be ready. I can't just destroy my triceps completely today. I just have to work them a little bit. And then, I need to have my triceps recovered for Thursday because I will be starting with the barbell bench press. And I really, really, really want to be able to get those clean 36 reps, no myo rep sets. I want to get 4 clean sets of 9, and I think I'll get it done. I feel very confident about that. And the thing is, I don't want to get too. Uh, oh wow, there's a cruise ship here, so this might actually delay me. Yeah, we got some next to the. We got we got some boats here on the pier, and when the cruise ship docks, either people returning home or whatever, it causes a lot of traffic on a part of this road where we usually don't have bad traffic. But at least they put some crossing agents to help with the traffic. Fernando says it's a beautiful morning. The view on the mountain summit was amazing. Thank you for holding us all accountable, my friend. Yeah, actually, funny you should say that, good sir. It's actually you guys that hold me accountable. There are, like I said, I took probably as many rest days or almost as many rest days last week as I took the previous 9 weeks. And if I was going to fuck off during a deload week, I certainly wasn't going to do it on Tuesday, Thursday, or Saturday because I owe you guys a live stream. So even if I'm on a deload and I'm not really, getting a lot of heavy leg work done, it does not matter. I need to show up to this stream for you guys. And the thought of disappointing you is akin to the thought of disappointing my late father. And I want to make sure, like my father used to always say, don't talk about it, be about it. And in this case, I need to be here to talk about what I've been about. And that I think that having that mental approach, uh, I'm hoping that it does inspire you guys. And then when you guys show up in the comment section, it reminds me that you guys also, in turn, inspire me. And my endeavors are partially ego driven, and I'm not ashamed of that. But my ego is leading me to do positive things for my body and not negative things to the environment or to society. So, I'm very proud of, what I am working on, what I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to accomplish. And I do a lot of, and the thing is, the work that I'm doing, I do enjoy how it affects my physical aesthetics. But I can tell you that I don't do it because I love it. I don't. I don't love it. I don't love it. But I know that some of you are frequent returnees to the stream, and I know that what I do has a positive effect on you to some certain extent, and that in turn has a positive effect on me. And I am going to do my very best to stick with this for as long as I can mentally. So, don't think that I'm just here lecturing you guys on being the strongest people you can be. No, you guys help me hold myself accountable by making sure that I show up every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. It's you guys. 100% no greater feeling than getting the work in for the day. Sleep at night is way better knowing we got the work in. Dude, you have no clue how right you are because let me tell you something. Let me fucking tell you something. Um, I was really trying to rationalize yesterday not showing up to the gym. And I didn't plan to do like a lot of volume. So I wasn't going to need like a bunch of, rest periods. I wasn't going to, do 120 reps. I ended up doing 45 working reps total. Um, but I was really rationalizing not getting the work in. And then I thought to myself, well, I was going to watch the home run derby and see what Pete Alonso was going to do. Spoiler alert, he was trash. Well, he wasn't trash. His batting practice pitcher for the second year in a row failed him. He needs a new batting practice pitcher if he's going to participate in the home run derby again in the future. Um, that's neither here nor there. Um, I said, well, it's on ESPN. Um, it's on ESPN, so it's not like I, can't just, take my phone and then watch it while I am, while I'm in the gym. I can just watch it while I'm in the gym. And I went in there with no pre workout and I just said, I'm just going to get it done. And I'm very, very happy with myself that I just sucked it up and got it done. And I'm telling you guys, what Sir Fernando, the Fondue King, just said, 100% correct. 100% correct. If I would have gone to bed having rationalized not getting that work in, I would not have been happy with myself. I would not have been. And I probably would have forgotten about it. But then when I go to work on Wednesday and I go to get that bicep work in, I'm going to be reminded that I left some gains on the table. And I don't like the size of my arms, but of what kind of man would I be to be, openly unhappy with my physical aesthetics and then not show up to the gym when the only thing that was on the docket was biceps. It wasn't like I was doing, two hard workouts yesterday. It was like one hard isolation, excuse me. It was one hard, isolation, 35 minutes, including the rest periods and the warm ups. It wasn't really supposed to be that big of a deal, you know? So, I was a little bit worried that I was going to be doing, so much work closer to bedtime and then turn around and then get up super early in the morning to get, the legs done and then, do shoulders and triceps, later on in the day. Suck it up, buttercup, you know? And I'm very happy that I got the work done. I got the work done without any pre-workout, no stimulant. And I definitely did feel better about myself having gotten the work done than rationalizing not getting the work done. And so, I used to sit around and play video games all day, and dream about not being a skinny, mouth breathing, sedentary piece of crap that called himself a personal trainer. Like, imagine, having all that knowledge and then not putting it to use. That I think that would make me the worst kind of trainer. There was a time where I had clients, who after 3 months of working with me were more fit than me. We're talking about like, beginners, novices. Some people had never really trained before, and they're lifting more weight than I could. Because I wasn't holding myself accountable, and it feels so much better to get on the scale and know that I'm flirting with getting to 200 pounds body weight. I'm doing more pull-ups than I've ever done. I'm doing the heaviest lat pull downs I've ever done. Um, I am remaining faithful to my lower body training, uh, probably even more so than when I was deadlifting over 400 pounds at under 170 pounds body weight at my height. So being a tall guy with long limbs, being under 170 pounds, deadlifting 435, I was very proud of that. But now I have so much more to be proud of. There's like three main entities that I think of when I show up to the gym stupid early in the morning to punish my legs. I think of my father who died in January. I think about you guys, the viewers, and I think about my ladies at home. They like guys with larger and rounder backsides than average. They like guys with uh, big, strong legs. They like guys with arms, shoulders. One of them especially likes the size of the chest. And I don't know what your preference is, but whatever it is, I work hard for it. Hmm? Oh, I don't know if you mean shoulders or. Well, I can't get past you guys, so beat your feet. Absolutely. I maxed yesterday at 19 pull-ups from a dead hang to full chin over the bar. That's what I'm talking about. If you don't mind me asking, Sir Fernando, what is your body weight? So, my program, I recently switched it before my deload, um, out of necessity, actually. And then once I made the switch, I was very comfortable sticking with the switch. I was doing 3 sets of 7 unassisted, and then 3 sets of 10 with 18.5 pounds of assistance on the assisted pull-up machine. You're 183 pounds at 5'11". Good goddamn. That's strong as hell, man. I would probably say pound for pound, you're way stronger than me. But because 19 reps, if that's like you said you maxed, right? So that's 19 reps in a set. I'm very far away from that. But um, I'm working for hypertrophy, so I went from 7, 7, 7 unassisted, and then 10, 10, 10 with just under 20 pounds of assistance. Now my vertical pull program starts, after warming up with some lighter to increasingly heavier lat pull downs. I do 6 sets of pull ups, 10, 9, 8, and then 3 7s, all unassisted. And what I mean by unassisted is I do use Versa grips so that I don't have my hands and forearms as the limiting factor in how many pull ups I can do. So it's always on the lats. Um, so that's working out really well for me. And uh, I'll probably stick with 10, 9, 8, 7, 7, 7, probably for the next month or so. After that, I might go 10, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7, something like that. But I would love to be able to get to 6 sets of 10 pull ups unassisted and then go to weighted pull ups. So that's kind of like my goal. And I know because, I actually learned this from talking about how to go to reasonably heavy weighted pull ups when you. There's always a guy on my left hand side. Guys, that's why you should always look to your left early and often. Look to your left early and often when you're making a left hand turn because it's just like it's like Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. That first time you don't look to your left, somebody will be there and you'll hit. So any left hand turn, use your turn signals, stare at. Obviously, I have really, really good view with the top down. This car has pretty poor visibility with the top up. But yeah, live. Oh God, come on, stop with this YouTube. Some of you may have come over. I don't know when the stream stopped streaming. Sorry about that. Some of you may come over from Lewis Rossman. I really need these cars to move though. Um, are you gonna go, cab driver? Oh my God, you're so annoying. Trying to be patient. Oh, these cab drivers, man. These cab drivers. These cab drivers, man. They really suck. All right, we back. Thank you. Oh yeah. What's up, Mac 46? Good to see you again. Yeah, Sir Fernando. Versa Grips Pro is where it's at. Um, I've had mine for about a year and a half. Thank you to Dr. Mike Israel. I got the recommendation from him. Versa Grips are a game changer for every pull exercise, and also they are invaluable for shoulder work, for laterals. Not having to worry about your hands and forearms when you're trying to target high fatigue. Fuck on! I don't know what's going on with this connection. I don't know if it's a YouTube problem or a T-Mobile problem, but it's annoying. It's messing up my stream. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on. Don't blow this yellow because I need to make this turn. Thank you. Yeah. Um, Versa grips are really good, especially like for stuff like lateral raises, where a lot of times, the shoulder starts to burn out. The delts, excuse me. I don't want to just, I need to make it very clear because some people think the upper traps are shoulders. No. When I'm talking about shoulders, I'm talking about the deltoids. Um, yeah, you want to be sure to. That dude went from one parking garage to another. That's funny. I didn't like the prices over there. When you're not worried about your hands, you can do so much more for your back and your shoulders. So obviously, you don't really need the Versa grip. Most pressing exercises, um, because you're really just looking for support from the base of your hand, forearms, and either shoulders or chest. Um, you're looking for support more than you're looking for grip strength. But you know, if you really want to, for instance, work on your hamstrings, get them good RDLs. Um, you want to increase your strength. You might want to get the Versa Grips Extreme at that point. Um, which is better for heavy deadlifting. Highly, highly recommended. Sir Fernando says, same here, Dr. Mike. I went from changing form, gripping the bar with my fingers, to gripping with my palms. Now Versa Grips is 100% better than both of those options. I would like to add some context to what you said, because what you just said is not true in all cases. So in the context of improving your deadlift, you really should try to improve your grip strength as much as you possibly can. So I have a client that is looking to increase his deadlift from 335 lifetime high to 405, and I'm going to get him there. In order for him to get a legitimate 4-plate deadlift, you're going to need to strengthen your hands and forearms. So when I'm talking about not letting your hands or forearms be your bottleneck, I'm not saying to just shirk off responsibility completely. So an example of how I handle deadlift training like him is I have him work on gripping the bar properly with pronated grip first. When his hands start to give up, then we go to a hybrid grip where he has one supinated and one pronated. And when that grip gives up, then we strap up with the Versa grips. At that point, I always want him on the bleeding edge of fatigue until I have to take his hands and the fatigue of his hands off the docket. You feel me? So, that's the approach that I take when it comes to, things like, the Versa grips. The aids are good, but you don't want it to end up being a crutch where it's like doing too much of the work for you and you're not advancing your whole body in some way. So I just want you guys to be aware that these aids are great, but there is a way to use them to not just their most effectiveness, but to your highest effectiveness. One last question before I get out of here. The Fondue King asks, okay, gotcha. So I should still use my palm grip technique for pull-ups occasionally. Yeah, what I like to do is I like to use a snake grip where I like to use a snake grip where I apply friction with the edge of my fingers all the way through. So that when I grab the bar, either a pull-up bar or a barbell, I am spreading as much of the stress across as much of my hand as possible. So I don't just want just the palm to have the stress on it. And especially on the deadlift, I don't want the bar to just sit in the palm. I want to spread as much of that stress throughout my entire hand as I possibly can, so that my whole hand gets stronger and my endurance is a little bit higher in that way. So I hope that helps. I do have to run because I have to work with this client in under 2 minutes. I do want to thank everybody that came to the stream. I will be back on Thursday. And yeah, I think on the leg press, I'm going to go from 9 rep sets to 10 rep sets at 425 pounds. So pray for me. I'm going to work to make sure that I work a little bit quicker so that I'm able to get my leg extensions in. I'm currently working at 170 pounds, and they hurt really good. I really didn't like doing leg extensions in the beginning, but they hurt really good. Snake grip. Thank you, Mr. Eva. I will use it accordingly. Have a good day, sir. Yeah, so I'll talk to you more about that snake grip in the future, but for right now, I gotta go and work with this client. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, if you believe yourself to be a strong person, you are 1,000,000% correct. Have a wonderful